Hello and welcome to Coffee with the Librarians, week of December 4th. And my coffee is upstairs, but the message was coming in and I had to jump on right away. And there we go. And maybe not. Anyway, I had to jump on right away and share it because it was hitting me in a big way. Okay, the message that is coming in is about the speed of things, that this month and for 6 months into the new year, things are moving at epic speed. Things are racing forward. Things are going to be changing and disrupting and moving so quickly that you will be feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't catch my breath. I need a moment. I need to settle down. I need to catch up. Wait. And what the librarians want to say is catching up is an illusion. You will never catch up. And they don't mean that in a depressing sort of a way. They mean that in a way of don't start catching up. Don't try to catch up. Don't even use that languaging. Don't even use that belief with yourself, because that belief that you have to catch up, that you have to slow down and get your feet on the ground, that you have to somehow be ready, is the thing that actually causes you to feel that traumatic sense of being behind or broken or lost or confused or anything like that. What they're saying is, oh, that's interesting. What they're showing me is the planet, and like the planet is this little sphere thing hanging out. And that when we talk about grounding, sometimes we ground to, oh, this makes sense, to the surface of the planet. Like we ground because it's really important to ground, to stay grounded so we can stay connected to what's going on us to move. But what they're saying is the surface of the planet is changing so much that when we ground only to the surface of the planet, we are still on unstable ground. The sand is still literally and figuratively shifting beneath our feet. When they are talking about grounding and the kind of grounding we need to do this month and then in the next 6 months into 2024 is anchor, not ground, anchor to the core of the earth. When we anchor to the core of the earth, the shifting sands in the middle, the shifting sands, the topography of the earth, that can shift because we're anchored to the core of the earth. And that is what's going to give us that peace and that serenity. And what they want me to bring in now too is they're saying, well, what you're asking, what people are wondering is, but wait, we're spiritual beings. Why are we anchoring to this planet if we're supposed to ascend and go higher? Why are you telling us to anchor into the core when enlightenment is out here, not in here? And they want to answer that because it is important that we anchor, and not ground, anchor to the core of the earth as opposed to the surface, because while we are in human body, we are spirit. But when we are in a human body, we need our body anchored to the magnetic field of the planet that we are on. Didn't know that one. We need to stay anchored because that is what creates peace in our body. So if you think about our body as, it's funny, they're saying, think about your body as a physical being. And I'm seeing the irony and the humor in that. Our body is a physical being. So think about your body as a physical being. It needs to be anchored on this planet in this magnetic field. That is so cool. I didn't know that. As it's anchored into this magnetic field, it will feel better. Our goal as a human is to, yes, move into that state of ascension and remember that we are a spirit, but it's to take excellent care of ourselves as a human. And what it means to be human is to have a physical body. So when our physical body, the better our physical body feels, the more able we are to be in spirit, the more able we are to connect. So as the physical body, whenever the physical body is feeling bad or pained or stressed or exhausted, it all of our focus moves to the physical body. And then we can't ascend and we can't be in the spiritual space and we can't be in our intuition and we can't be doing all this good stuff because we're taking care of this physical body. It's like when your car is broken down, you can't be driving somewhere because you have to get new tires and you have to get the engine fixed and you have to put in oil and gas and wiper fluid. And you're busy taking care of all of these things that didn't happen, so you can't travel. And that's what they're saying is exactly, such a huge problem on Earth. We have, that's part of like the game. I mean, not that I'm huge into conspiracy theories. Lora is not huge into conspiracy theories, but the distraction on Earth, the main distraction is telling us to not think about our physical bodies and telling us that our physical bodies don't matter. Wow, that's the name of the game. That's the distraction, because when our physical bodies do matter, because it is our vehicle here on Earth. And we have to take care of our physical bodies in order to set ourselves free to be in spirit. Totally makes sense. So if you want to talk about conspiracy theories and people ruining the earth and all that stuff, the absolute worst thing for a human. I'm pushing, I'm fighting. Sorry. I'm like, it's not the absolute worst thing. There's really bad things people can do. I'm really pushing back on this. But they're saying just tell the message. Okay, so the message is, I'm still going to qualify it. The worst thing a human can do who wants to be in spirit. Okay, they're okay with that. The worst thing a human can do who wants to be in spirit, who wants to ascend, who wants to do all of that, is focus on spirit. The spiritual do spiritual things, and it takes them away from being spiritual. Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. Sorry, I'm having so many revelations on this one personally. The spiritual do spiritual things, and it takes them away from their spirituality because they're focusing on the spirit. Those who really wish to be spiritual focus on their body, not the bodies of others. I'm pushing back on that too. They have to focus on their body. It's not about aesthetics. It's not about beauty. It's not about controlling bodies. It's not about but it's about taking care. The whole verse about your body is a temple, your body is a temple. You ascend through the temple. Oh, this is making sense. Sorry. You go to temple because you want to ascend and be spiritual. Your body is your temple. You don't go to a temple, you go to your body and you ascend through your body, through taking care of your body. And they're saying, it's not that all of the things that we have been trained to do to take care of our body are wrong. They're not wrong. Water is important. Nutrition is important. Rest is important. There's so much truth in all of this wisdom that we have about taking care of our bodies. But there's also so much that's been lost because our body is a temple and we need to go to our temple in order to ascend. I have to sit with this one. Sorry, there's been a lot here for me personally. Your body is your temple. Go to your temple in order to ascend. Don't focus on being spiritual because that's the wrong door. Here is the door to spirituality, and it begins with physical, by going to the temple. When you go to the door over here of spirituality, it takes you further away. And then you have to fake it. And then you have to be in this faked holier than thou, faked enlightenment. It begins with you, and it begins with your body. Huge. So as things are speeding up, quit trying to ground to the surface. Oh gosh, here's another layer of irony. Ground to anchor to the core of the planet, because that's part of taking care of your body. That's why this message started here. Best way to take care of the body is to anchor to the magnetic core, which will then bring us to spirit. The other irony is around superficiality and how we think the body is superficial and looks are superficial and all of that kind of thing. And yes, they are, and they're not. That's like another trap in pulling us away from spirituality. we have to focus on the body. It's not the looks, it's the body. There's so many things out there that are right and wrong. It's the right focus, but it's for the wrong reason. For the right reason, but the wrong focus. Anyway, I told you I was excited about this. A lot of takeaways. Take care of the body in order to get to spirit. The body does matter because it's the doorway to enlightenment, ascension, spirit, peace. Things are going to go really fast. Anchor to the core to take care of the body so that you can ascend and be comfortable in spirit. Okay, I have to go process. Thanks for being here. Can't wait to see you next week. Reach out if you have any questions. I really love nothing more than when people are like, what's up with this? So reach out. Bye.